nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On second down now, it's Mack. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
The ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is
you watching him, Brandon?
Yes.
There you are. Good job. Okay, sorry, bro.
But still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw, gone. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
Players do that, man.
And he's going to have a 49ers
slow.
first down as they're able to get the
Out of
third down
here.
conversion. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First down, 49ers.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Yeah, Diggs.
On first down, it's gone.
Oh my God.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone.
Oh my
It's a
God, the
49er
amount of separation this
touchdown.
guy.
Touchdown.
George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Niners 7, Colts nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Rodgers on the return.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Eason's pass.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely.
Hey, look how inaccurate that pass.
That's what happens when you wait too long to throw the ball.
It really is. It's so sad.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
God, I didn't even get to
They go
double team.
play action with Eason. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Okay, bro.
And it'll be intercepted.
Just watch this man
Picked
literally
off with
hawk
great
like nothing I've ever
anticipation.
seen before.
Yo, look how fast he got.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Not tired, man.
Big seam, and he might
Oh
go
my God, he got a
away.
pick 6
And
off
into
that.
the end zone.
No,
No
reason he just got
way.
that fast, yeah. No reason.
No
Jamerson is
way.
not that fast. Jamerson has 91 speed, I think, unless he got his +2
And his
already
defense
somehow.
looking like they have
On a
come to
normal
play the
dev
pick
trade
six,
player,
and just
unless he
like
got
that,
his
it's 13-0
+2
early
speed
on.
already,
Go back with me
then
to our training camp visit.
he has
What do we hear during these
91 or
drills?
92 speed.
Pass.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block,
Wow.
block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Colts, nothing.
I don't even know how he caught up to him on the route, and then he really managed to do a spin move and beat everyone up the field, too.
Rodgers on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense.
Damn,
give
Brandon.
the defense
You had a lot of
chance
open
to
routes
rest.
that you didn't throw.
So
I was
after
on
the
the run. I didn't
incompletion,
really want to
2nd
throw
and
it to the
10
middle
for
of the field on the run.
22.
I don't really know what to do right now because my one cover 4 beater I have apparently Steve Largent's on that, so or not Steve Largent. Oh my God, I messed this up.
To throw again, Eason. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Ah, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to throw near Jamerson. This man's way too fast.
Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the
Yo, look how fast he's getting.
He's running around like he has 99
It's
speed,
just
so
his
I'm not
second
going
year
to
in the league
throw
as a
near him.
quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Robertson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Goff on first down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step and utilizing this position, it's actually utilizing more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. It doesn't matter what you call the position. It's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop.
2nd and 7 at the Colts' 46-yard line.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Colts, nothing.
On 2nd and 7, Goff eluding the pressure right.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Damn, wrong 20-0, 21-0.
That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Taylor. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage. And just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
From the gun is Eason.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him.
2nd down, here's Eason.
And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
What made you make the change?
I just decided one day I wanted to be healthier, and I went and saw a nutritionist, and that's what I did.
Throwing is Eason.
But are you still considered the fat guy when you go to a party or anything? Because I run into that a whole lot. I'm the fat one. Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or is everybody like looking at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
I have a question. You look great.
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
From the gun, Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to the air on second down. Eason. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
On third down, Eason. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mack off the draw play. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. From the gun on third down, Goff. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Niners 14, Colts 7. Rodrigo Blankenship.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
The return man, Wilson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second and 10. Goff again. He completes this one to Mack. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is gone. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The 49ers now going to use
double slam pass.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at
now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Mack. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Rosa's kick is good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
They just cheated us both picks, really. Don't think anyone is that fast. I'll wait till, he chooses this play before I choose my play, like he likes to do. Oh, he didn't. He might know.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Anyway, though.
And both of these defenses have been
scuffling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review.
Or whatever, man. Whatever. I'm never throwing it near this man ever again. Oh my God, he's crazy.
Yo!
I've never seen anything like that before. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. And I don't know how he's.
How is he just? Hang on, let me look at his speed. Hang on.
It's like 91. This man is literally just hawking down every time. I don't know how.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum
he
is
started running straight up.
Crucial.
I did the lead pass all the way to the right, so I don't understand.
Now, Jamerson's speed is 93.
Oh, it's 93. So he got both his pluses already?
Just shy of midfield,
Okay.
49. Starting the drive with a give to Mack.
I had him in my other league when I was the Panthers.
He still shouldn't be catching up like that. Like, you got him beat by like 5 to 7 yards. Yeah, and he's just coming back. Like,
that's literally the craziest thing. Like, I've never seen anything on defense like that. This man is literally hawking down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
What do you do when you can't even run the cover 4 beater? Because Jamerson is the best player in the game. I'm gonna run it again. I don't even care. I think the game is cheating. So.
I think the game's cheating too. I'd agree with you.
Don't die for it, man. That's.
Picked off by Torrey McTyer.
What's he doing?
Look at that.
And he will bring it back.
Oh, McTyer. Hey, 6-6.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see
never
what can
throws it
happen
away.
when you do try to get rid of it with
His
pressure.
offense is so bad. It's just Jamerson is literally carrying him right now. He has 3 of the glitchiest interceptions I think I've seen by any DB ever. You think he had abilities with 99 speed with the way he's playing. Now, when I say, normally I'm exaggerating when I say 10 steps ahead. Jamerson really got 10 steps ahead.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25.
That shit crazy. It's just watching it is like.
It's like 3 people in the stream. I just need like confirmation to know I'm not just tripping over here, because that's just insane to me.
Decent field position through the pick 6.
Oh my God! Why did they switch me to him?
Can't afford to just bunker in now.
I always be getting messed up. I think I'm gonna switch to someone else and switch to another person and start running away from them, basically.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Here's a second.
Yeah, that was a good game he played around.
Yo, can you please go back and look at what Jamerson is doing and tell me I'm not tripping? Like, is it just me or something? Like, what am I doing wrong right there? Like, I'm really lost at that on those interceptions. Jamerson is running around like the best player of all time. Yep.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 5 yards on the scramble, and
everyone runs strong
to pick up the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to
I wish I could. Huh?
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second
interception. Stephon Diggs, and I don't even know who the guy on the right side is, to be honest.
Yeah,
This is
no
a rookie,
doubt about it.
I think.
I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a first down throw, gone.
Yeah, me too.
Going deep for
I'm telling you, he not gonna trade him. Like, the trade I was offering was so good.
Oh my God.
Wow, you're so lucky he got shut out of bounds.
I forgot to set my zone drops.
Shut up, Brandon.
On a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
You never set your hook curls? Is that what you said? Really?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Well, this man really, it's like a Baggio type of thing. Like, he really just accepts short runs. Doesn't really do much else. His offense sucks. If Jamerson wasn't bailing him out, he's just running cover 4 drop. Yeah, it's annoying. His D-line really.
Goff on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop.
Does he run here? I have a feeling he does, but I can't run commit from this far away. See what he comes out. Strong close. If it's I for him, I'm going to just run commit.
To get some points.
Gun doubles. Never mind.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. It's gone.
Oh my God.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st.
San Francisco.
That man Green turned off his controller.
I don't send pressure ever, because it doesn't work if I send pressure, so.
Yeah, I feel you.
I get the same effect if I rush 3 as if I rush 12.
I feel you, dog.
I didn't send anybody, but right there I felt like that was quite a long time.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Man just chewed clock without even trying to.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again. Goff. And he'll get this one back to the 5.
I just don't know what to do if I can't run a cover 4 beater. Like, it looks like it's open every time, and it's not open at all.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Now a give right side. Robertson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. They'll keep it on the ground.
They just didn't let me.
Whatever. And this time he is in.
I switch off, my player goes to a stop.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
I'll be afraid I'll get a sack 3 times in a row. I'll be afraid on 4th and 50 because all of a sudden my players, all of a sudden they start playing their zones like just terribly. I'm throwing this beater again. I don't care. If he picks it off again, whatever. I don't really care. I'm throwing the beater because it's open.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on.
It's open every time, so I'm going to run it every time. And if he picks it off every time, then whatever.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
He wasn't open.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's
no one's throwing it on this game if you don't set your feet on that route.
I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll run on 1st down. Robertson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
I'm going to just cover the middle myself. I don't know. Single back spread, I think it's called.
Goff. He dumps this off to Mack, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now,
he just runs single back and strong and eye for him. Doesn't really come out in any type of gun.
Football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. On 1st and 10, Goff steps away to his left. Over the middle, complete.
How are you making that pass with Jared Goff? I would be so afraid to throw that, especially after you've thrown that many picks.
Through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation.
I don't even know any good blitz plays, so except like
slants, quick outs, things that they consider
except like got a dime maybe, but he can't run dime when he's running only single back formations.
Goff now looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And
I don't know. He runs like 2 running backs, a tight end, and a receiver. Like, it don't really matter.
A 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Yeah, everybody's on a hitch right now. This is fun.
His pass at the 4. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown.
I'm going to just run the same play, and if I get picked off, I don't care.
The 49ers add 6 to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football.
I don't know what else to do against cover 4. No, I've had time every other time. Jameson just has 99 speed, fastest DB in the game, I'm pretty sure. So
decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air,
Emerson, whatever the fuck his name is. Goat speed.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Complete to
He got 29 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Complete to number
Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Mitch Wisnowski to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
I was going to say, yeah, but you got locked in. I don't know why you searched that. You got locked in so fast. Look at that shit.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Invite me, Green.
Sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what
Falcons, Cowboys, Bears.
You're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out
What
there.
is it?
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed
Brandon.
to push.
I mean, not Brandon. Yo, Dino.
With this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't
Oh,
get
I
it,
forgot.
does it really matter?
Weirdo.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
Because he sucks,
keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good.
And for the 4th
Oh,
time
it's
tonight,
snowing.
it's an interception. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Yeah, bitch. Don't run.
Goss pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10
Yo.
at their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board. But and my goodness, another interception. Hit by Tarvarius Moore. And he brings it back to
This
right
thing
around
called
the
playoff?
26-yard line.
By the 49ers.
The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line,
Dot
ready to
City.
start their next drive.
Dot
Last
City,
time,
bitch. Dot
one-play
City, bitch.
interception.
Dot
So
City,
this
bitch.
offense, they
Dot
should be
City,
fine.
bitch.
That's a good way of putting it. And I
Dot
can't wait to
City,
see what they
bitch.
decide to do with play
City,
calling.
bitch.
Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another
Gotta catch
Another
that.
pass attempt, another incompletion. Gee, you
that
figure
fucking-
defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he'll be
I'm
hit
playing
as
like
he
a nice
releases
league,
it, and that'll fall incomplete.
19,
He was looking for
29.
Michael Pittman that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Eason. Open man is QT, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
4-yard gain.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
God damn.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it.
God, Matt Ryan, weak ass arm, bitch.
Field position.
To get in that fucking
And
room.
a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, this from 46. And Rosas pulled it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's
Jesus
gone wrong.
You're
Christ.
exactly right. This one was
How does
well in
nothing
hand.
be
That
open?
kick there was
Good
more for
play.
cosmetics, you know, to add to their score.
Me and Darnell.
Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And
Well,
a
your
flag
game on.
comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away.
You know it. 18 yards, baby.
A little bit, right? You know where you are on the field.
18 yards, baby.
Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
No, killer run 5 wide.
Yo, bots
Fuck
can't
outta
call
here.
other people bots, bro. They can't do it.
Fall high here.
They
You okay?
can't.
Play action. It's
What's
Eason.
wrong with 3 slants?
I looked at Eric's screen.
That is
He had
incomplete.
Allen Robinson on a flat and then running back on a wheel. Like a little smoke screen route. Like they in the same spot. Like, bro, nothing getting open.
I mean, nothing was gonna get open anyway.
Nothing's going to get open anyway, so you're just going to put two routes in the same spot. So who's really the bot? Is it him or is it you? Because you don't know how to
He a bot too. We both bots. We a bot pros.
But you're a bot that can't beat another bot. What does that make you?
I'm happy for you.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Tragic bot.
Here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
What?
He said it.
Guys,
Oh, wow.
come on, dog. You gotta catch that. I know it's snowing, but shit.
Fair life. Fair life.
Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this one just
Hey, Joe Green, I know it's snowing, but shit.
With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in the game.
I know.
Bro, don't care, bro.
2001, right?
Yeah. Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Mike Blitz. Eric don't know what he's doing.
Wait, Zaire, how did you back somebody else?
Press triangle, press X.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hang on. Triangle X, individual.
bro.
Oh, there we go.
That's it.
Goddamn thing.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Ah, rip him. You gotta grab him. Grab him by the cock.
Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately,
That was hella gay. I don't know why I just said that.
To throw on 3rd down. Eason, now a desperation throw deep downfield. It got his man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Look how fast that pass was. Oh, no, he missed.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Bro, no. My entire schedule this year is just AIDS. I hate it.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Eason. Got an open man, it's QT.
All right, you ready for this GOAT play right here? Screen.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's like a pair of Nikes.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete from the contact.
No, not this.
It
Like,
moves to 2nd and 10.
hell no. I hit the wrong button.
Here's 2nd
No,
and 10
it wasn't.
now from about the 32.
Everyone is open.
Throwing again, Eason. And that will be
I hit the wrong button. Look at dude running across. Yo, Green, what's good with you, dog?
Incomplete.
This motherfucking strong shit. What is this?
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to
Like,
start.
where is everybody at? Play some fucking defense, bitch. Want it?
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Man, y'all don't be playing with them shits on like 15. There's just no way.
Tonight's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey.
Oh, they better motherfucking suck some cock.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Get that. Hey, bitch. See, that's why they on 20.
So for the 49ers, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, Indianapolis, they did
Wait, what
2
team?
and 5 now with the loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the
there
road
it is. Yeah, they are pretty
in
weak.
Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's
Ew, how did you get 3 teams worse than the Bears? Apparently.